Okay? How to present the views on your paper there. You've been given an isometric object, and then I want you to draw orthographic views. So you start with okay, start with lines, a vertical one and a horizontal one. They should meet at 90 degrees. Okay? They should meet at 90 degrees. And then from the center, this point where they're meeting from, you mark, let me use a different one, an equal length, no specific length. You can use maybe 10 millimeters, 15 millimeters, 20 millimeters on both sides, no specific length. So from here, you have those of equal length. And then you draw faint lines now. You draw faint lines, that will be parallel to these two lines at each and every point. Okay. So you start with two lines that meet like that, and then you draw. So these should be dark, and then you draw faint lines now. So the blue ones should be faint lines. Okay? And then we are saying the distance is the same, the distance between them there. Now, if you're using first angle projection, okay, meaning the front should be on top, right? Mohammed, the, for the first angle projection, the front, the front should be on top. So these will be used for drawing those views now. So if you're using first angle projection, let's say the front, you've put your front here. So you put your front here, right? Is it? You put your front there, meaning the plan should come under the front. Now, the front consists of the length and the height. Remember, on the drawing, right? The front consists of the length and the height. So if your front is going to be here, this line, let me see, this faint line here, the blue one, will represent the length. Okay? And then this one will represent the height. That's where you're going to be getting your height from. And this corner point here, listen, this corner point, this one here, will be this one here. So meaning you start getting the measurements now from this point, and then you measure the length, which is the distance from this point to that point, right? If we're saying this is 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And so this one here, we're saying is 0.1, right? And then 0.2 there. Following? From 1, we go to what? 4 there. Okay? Like that. Here, there's a line that is parallel to the front. I mean to the height. This one here, which is that one there, right? Yes. So at this point, you will draw a line going up, a faint line, but you should extend it even down there. Because remember, the plan consists of the length as well. So it will get its length from this one. You don't have to start measuring, just draw a parallel line like that. Listen. Even here, if you want, you can measure the distance there, but if you just draw a parallel line, since it's just a line like that one, you just draw, then there you have your plan. I mean your front. You're going to have point what? 3? Like that. this point here is, so we have 5, 7, so that's a 5, 6, 7 like that. Listen. Um, when we look at this object from the top there, okay, we're going to see another box, which is this one here, which will be starting from this point. So this one will be 0.5, right? Is it? 0.5, 0.7, and then you measure the distance now from this point to that point, which is this one, right? So you're going to have this line again. 4 and 3. 4 and 3 like that. Are we following? So now you have the front and the plan. The end will come this side. Now, the end will produce itself by, you can use your compass or you can use the might align method. Okay? From this point, you draw a line at angle 45. Okay? You draw a line at angle 45 from this point. So if these are equal, you just connect this point to that point and then you draw a line like that. Okay, that's at angle 40. It will be at angle 45. If you didn't get the equal distance, if you didn't get an equal distance when coming up with these, then from here, just draw a line at angle 45. Use the 45-degree set square. Like this. So you align it with this line. And then you draw a line at angle 45 there. So very simple. You can even construct angle 45, but when you draw, it's called a mitre line. You draw a mitre line there. So each point that is coming from here has to go up again when it meets with the mitre line. Okay? So at this point, we are going to have a line that is coming in. Where it meets with the mitre line, it goes up. Yes. Here, it will go up. Just like this one here is going up. Where it meets with the mitre line, so it was supposed to pass here, it will go up there, right? You listen. And then it will create this box which has already been created. Have you seen this box that has already been created there? So that is the end now. So when you look at this end that we've created there, this line, what is this line? 1 and 4, right? 1, 4, and then those two. 5 and 6 like that. In our example, we are using this block which has a few points, just those corners, right? So if you add things like a circle, whatever it is that you have, just make sure that each point will be projected. So if you have a point here, for example, a circle. If we had a circle here, right? You make sure that you project. You make sure that you project. Let's say. There is something like that there. You make sure that you project that thing. First of all, it has a center there. So this center line has to be projected. Okay? Even this side, it has to be projected. And then these points, there's this point and this point here. So all these have to be projected because these are the ones that will give you these are the ones that will give you hidden lines, right? Remember, like that. Even here, it's the same. That is how you show things like those. So each detail that is there has to be projected. So each point. So a circle, just know that a circle will always have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. All the points have to be projected. So these ones they have to come. Those they have to go.